So hello everybody and welcome back. Today we're taking a look at this Nakijimi B6N2 Carrier Attack Bomber Tenzin, Type 12. Codename Jill. It's a 148 scale from Hasegawa. I think I pretty much got almost all the Japanese aircraft now. We'll start taking a look at this instruction sheet. You see over here we start with the cockpit. We have some painting instructions for the instrument panel. Putting the instrument panel in with the bulkhead. Building the seats. You put the instrument panel, the pedals, the sticks, the seats, the bulkhead, another bulkhead, all that goes in there. See, everything's pretty much squashed together here. Then we have the cockpit installation. We have the cockpit walls here, a couple of extra parts that go along there. And we have our instructions to paint the walls too here. So number 3, we put the cockpit in the fuselage. We have a couple of guns here we can put in the back as well. And I think before we do that we have to put this in there as an option for the fuselage. So number 4, we're building the wings. Have a couple of spars or something to put in there, it looks like. Number 5, we'll put the engine together with the cowling and everything, the whole assembly here. Number 6 is the center section. We have a couple of, oh, I know what those are. That's for the folding wings, those two pieces there. We have the bottom of the wing, the top two pieces, and then these outer pieces. Number 7, we're putting the horizontal stabilizers, the center wing, and the whole engine assembly in there. Number 8, we have a oil cooler, the flaps, a tail hook, tail wheel, and maybe it's a light back there, and our sight window. Moving on. Number 9, we have our main gear assembly. Looks like it all goes together here, the wheels, the landing gear, the doors, all in one step. But then here we have the doors again, I guess for the other side. Number 10, we put the main gear on with these inner doors and our torpedo. Here's our torpedo instructions. Number 11, we're building the propeller and the propeller hub, everything here. So number 12, put the propeller on. We have an option. We can either build the wings in flight, or we can build it in storage. It has a diagram here of how it is. And here on the end is our parts tree. You see there's a lot of parts, a lot of sprues here. So here on the back we have our painting instructions. We have 2 versions to build. We have version 1 is from the 256th Attack Squadron, 752nd Naval Flying Group. The second version is from the 210th Naval Flying Group. And there's some detailed decal instructions here as well. So here we have our decal sheet. The colors look really good. The roundels look really round, which is good. You can see we have our choice of numbers. We don't have to use the numbers showing. We can do what we want pretty much. Also our points for the fuel tanks. And you see also here there are 2 different decals for the instrument panel. You can either paint the instrument panel and use the right one, or just use the left one. I like to try to paint as much as I can, because if you're careful, it looks better. But this would also be a good guide to paint, because you have all the colors that you need for everything there. It's a nice looking decal sheet though. So here's sprue A. You can see we have one side of the cockpit wall. And you see all the nice detail in there. They really did a good job with this, I think. See engraved panel lines. They look good. There's part of the folding wing. It looks good too. Nice rivets and everything on the aircraft. Of course, there's not anything here on the inside because it's coming with the wall there. So here we have our sprue B. It's the other half of everything, pretty much. Once again, two more of the wing parts. For the folding wings. Same nice detail on the instrument, on the side of the cockpit. That looks really nice. Hope the wheel wells look that nice too. So here we have sprue C. You see it's all of the wings on this one sprue, all of the wing parts for it. And we can see on the inside of the wheelbase there's also some nice detail. I don't know if everything's there that's supposed to be, but we do see some lines and stuff running through there. The detail on the wings looks good as well. Sprue D is parts for our nose. We have the engine, the cowling, and the halves here for the front and the back. The propeller already came off the sprue. We can see for a one-part motor, it has some nice detail. I think you can paint that up nicely. Of course, on the inside of the cowling is really nothing to show, really. There's not much to see on the propeller. I think it looks good though. Of course, it's not going to have a lot in the middle like sometimes. The propeller looks good too, I think. Our next sprue is sprue F. That's our clear parts. See, the canopy is not very thick really, and it has some nice framing around it. It's not really crystal clear though, but you can buff that out really. Not that difficult. There's our bulletproof glass, I guess. The front part here also looks good. And this piece was already off of the sprue. Luckily not damaged. Yeah, it's scratched a little bit, but it can be buffed out. Not really scratched, it's just like rubbed, you know. So here we have sprue G. See our cockpit floor. Also very nicely detailed. Instrument panel. Also looks good, and this bulkhead looks good as well. Also some other detailed parts on here. For the interior, mainly. So here we have sprue K. This is our main landing gear and our tail wheel. It also looks pretty nice, I think. So here we have two sprue L's. This has our wheels on it. You see they're weighted. Also machine guns. So here we have sprue J. A little out of order. The whole thing is kind of mixed up with the numbers. There's some deep detail parts here. You got a couple parts fell off. The nose cone fell off. No, propeller cone, whatever it's called. And something else. piece for the back, I think, that fell off too. So next we have these two. These are sprues in. This looks like attachments and stuff for the torpedo. And some little detail parts too. They're both the same. And the last sprue we have is sprue S. This is our torpedo. You see we also have the box for it. It has this box in the back that was supposed to help in, I think, for shallow waters, I think it was. Or to keep it straighter. Also the attachments for it. Here, the last sprues, or the last parts in here, are some black and some clear polycaps. And that's it. Well, this model kit looks really good. It has some really good interior detail, and it looks like the wheel wells are really well interior. And it looks like the wheel wells are really detailed good too. And I think the engine would also turn out good. It looks like it has some good detail on it too. I would give this a really good score. I think it'll build into a great looking model. It even has the option to make the wings open or close, which I like. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And next time we'll take a look at this HMS Dreadnought from 1918. This is from Trumpeter and 1/700 scale. So until then, bye.